Can't hear you. Buffering. I know, I think I ended the stream and now I'm gone live again. Something's gone wrong with the chat. Why is the chat not coming up? So if you can hear me, go on the other, there should be another one that's just started. Oh, I'm completely knackered this up, bruv. I don't do lives. Refresh chat. So is there two chats? Is there two, or is this the same stream? Because I think I started another one. Did you guys just go from one to another video, or is this the same one? Because it cut off, and I think I restarted it. Yeah, I think this is a new one, because I can see two chat windows. I can see this chat window, and then I can see this chat window that's telling me from the last video I was doing. Yeah, I started it, I restarted it again. Never mind, I don't know what it was. I think I hit one of the keys on the keyboard there. Yeah, there's two videos. I think I hit something on the keyboard and it must have cut something off because it said chat ended or something. It's so hot in here. Hello, yeah, I cut off the chat. For some reason it cut off, so I started another one. I'm really not used to all of this live stuff, to be honest. It's completely different. When you do a live, it's completely different than what it is sitting in front of an iPad. So you guys want to know what I record from when I do your videos? This thing. One of these. Hi Lisa, hi Angela Lambert. Steve, am I making a mistake being where I am right now? I don't know, where are you right now? Mars? That's the only time you would ever really be making a mistake, if you lived on another planet, which is the majority of us. But no, of course you're not making a mistake. Now you will be, well, if you're in a relationship where someone keeps cheating on you, then yes. If you're full of, around people that are very narcissistic, then move. If you're waiting for an ex to come back and to cheat that has chat, then the answers itself. But it's easy to say that when you've got karma, right? When you're metaphysically connected, it's difficult to just deny stuff, but that's because you're going through denial, right? So some people, when they ask me to do a certain question, one of their questions will be, can you tell me if I'm on the right path? Well, everybody is always on the right path. It doesn't matter where you are in life, you're always on the right path. So, you know, you're always doing the right thing, even though you seem to be doing the wrong thing. There is no question to that. Well, no answer to that. But to know if you were making mistakes, Angela, I would need to know what it is that you feel you're making a mistake with. You already know, I know, thank you. There you go, because I'm a Scorpio rising, Angela. I mean, it's difficult, you know, it is difficult. Like when I was with my ex, I was a life path 7, she was a life path 5, so that added up to a 3. So not third part, well, in the end, maybe. But yeah, there was a lot of drama, in and out, backwards and forwards, breaking up, splitting up, breaking up, getting back, splitting up, breaking up, getting back, splitting up, breaking up, getting back. Going around in 3s. Yeah, so when you're going through those times, it's difficult, but when you come out of those times, it's completely different because you feel different. When you're not connected karmically anymore is when you'll start feeling naturally better. You'll naturally start to feel that you know, not how you used to, because you're not connected karmically to that person so much anymore as what you was. But that feeling only gets different. The feeling only gets different the further you go through it. You have to go through it for quite a few times in order to get used to the energy feeling bad. And then it ends up just feeling like it's wrong, and you kind of know this is wrong. As soon as you say yes again or something, you just know, you get this overwhelming feeling that this is just wrong. Okay, and that's normally your intuition. When you keep going backwards and forwards and in and out of the same relationship, you just know each time you do it, you end up saying, this is so wrong, I really shouldn't be doing this, but you do, and then you go, no, I really shouldn't be doing this because it just doesn't feel right. All of those kind of things that you can go through metaphysically when you're in twin flame stuff. It depends on what your karma is, and it depends on what your numerology placements are within the other person as well. And it depends a lot on who you are as a person. Trying to work through things with my husband. I left after 25 years in March, but we started trying again a few weeks ago. Okay, so, well, the first thing I would say if you was having a personal reading, I would say, I mean, you don't have to say on here, Angela, but I would say, what was the first instance of what it was that broke you up in the first place? Because normally when there's cheating, that is a very, 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 very difficult thing for you to ever really forget, to be honest. If there's arguing and stuff like that, well, it's kind of the same. So I would imagine counselling, really. Well, I would say counselling. But like I say, the thing when it comes to people's feelings, sometimes people are so afraid to give something a go. It's not the end of the world. It's not all of the bad things that are going on in America right now, right? It's not as bad as that. So when it comes to feelings, why not get them broken, or at least try and see? Hope 7 does not pick up on you guys so much. I'm not alone. Just felt weird. No, I did after the fact, but I'm so happy others are like me too. Yeah, I'm very weird, so I'm much like everybody, really. Holes in my life. Yep. Get used to being very much alone during spiritual connections. Oh, well, being spiritual, really. Devil got lost. It's another opened. Twin flames. Yep. 7. Weird. Right. Twin flames. You see, the thing is, when it comes to twin flames, I'm not a twin flame reader, but I've been on this journey now for the last 20 years or more. It's just what you're asked to do spiritually for spirit. And we're going to play some music. I can play it again. I've only got a little bit. Oh, really? What's going on? tracks I've got so far. So what was you? My soul keeps telling me that it's never going to stop being like its dad. I'm so much like my father, it's unreal. That's where I get all my sarcasm from. Aries. Hi Steve, love, love, love your music. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, angel radio is just a hobby, really. It's just something that I like doing during my free time. Just Pisces. Takes years making music. It's all about the mixing and the mastering and the EQ and the levels and making sure that the sine waves don't clash with one another when you're getting too much bass. And Angel Heart Radio. So much going on with me. Alright, January. Stacy, hello. Seeing the 2s and 3s, 4s. Yeah, I see numbers every day for the last 25 years. So, what's going on then? Raining Rachel. You don't need to delete messages. Don't worry about what people are going to think, or don't worry about that exes are watching chats, because they're normally not. Lucy, hello Lucy. I have info about a possible child trafficking in the church. Been holding it for years because I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, there's nothing that you can really do there, Lucy. Should I tell the police? I don't know if you've got concrete evidence, but definitely not spiritual evidence. No, there's nothing I can do about mine. Like I said, I literally did a video and listed it for Biden. That's not going to make any difference. You can't stop a prediction. Through the amount of predictions and stuff that I've done, you can't stop it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And if it has already happened, that's the trouble being spiritual. When you hear these things and you know these things and you can see them happening, there's absolutely nothing that you can stop destiny. You cannot stop destiny. You can't stop fate. So, yeah. I think you have great taste and style for music. Would never guess you could do that from looking at you, even through we know you. Yeah. I've always been musical. I've always played guitar or keyboards or something or other. Yeah, don't worry about it. Raining Rachel. You know, you don't have to delete comments, sweetheart. Don't worry about what people are going to think or like think that exes are going to. I used to go through this when I went through my first twin flame experience. Going back, deleting all comments, thinking that the person was going to see it, and no, just PTSD. It's just awakening. Yeah, numbers. I've seen them my whole life. Yeah, Lucy, not a lot you can really do there. Ooh, I think Em and Icarus have got something going on. Ooh, what's going on in the chat there? I ought to start a dating website. Oh, thank you. J-Mum. Hi, you're amazing. I'm Life Path 7. Wow, that's a difficult one, right? But Sag Sun, Pisces Moon, Cancer Ascendant. What do I follow? All of the above. What hashtag do I follow? Thank you for the donation. What's the R for Pritza, Princey, Princess, Principy, P? That would be cool. You don't seem happy. What is the matter? Me, no, I'm fine. I'm just hot. I've had a stressful day. I've done 4 readings. I've been to the gym very quickly. Came back trying to because I've been supposed to be had a phone call from the hospital, which it's not the hospital. That's not a problem because I don't really want the phone call. It's just that when you know you've got an important phone call and they say, right, we're going to be phoning you at 2:15. You kind of put off things of readings and you try to rush everything that you've got to do, and you kind of sit by the phone waiting and then thinking, oh well, I can't really go to the shop, I can't really do this because I've got to wait by the phone, and you don't get the phone call at all. And I've put loads of stuff off, and I've rushed the gym, I've rushed shopping, cooking. I was going to put a few readings out tonight, but I didn't because of that. And then nothing really. I'm always fine. It's just very weird doing these actual live chats, to be honest. Takes a little while to get used to it. It's not nerve-wracking, it's just odd. It just feels odd. It's weird. Until you do it, you won't really know. Congratulations on your subs. Thank you, January. I'm so overwhelmed with discovering my spiritual gift that I always knew I had, but people made me doubt. Yeah, don't doubt. You know, everybody that watches tarot card readings, they're all spiritual, obviously, when we're watching tarots and stuff. And everybody's watching the laws of attraction and all of that stuff I don't really believe in, but you know, yeah, everybody's on the same route, right? This is why I delete Steve. Oh, okay. Rachel. Raining Rachel. Typos, yeah, I'm dyslexic, so I really struggle when it comes to actually writing anything, to be honest. So I don't know. I don't think you're in the chat, Brit, right? If you do see this, I've sent you 15 emails back letting you know that I've sent your reading. I have sent your reading back 2 days ago, and you haven't watched it. But I don't think you're on here. Amanda, hello. Yeah, so there would be one thing, actually, to be quite honest with you, that I am going to stay on here live. Oh, well, there you go. Brett, what do you know? I am such a medium. I was just saying on here, Brett, if you're watching, I sent you a reading 2 days ago. I've just got an email from that person. I didn't see it. Probably because you sent 55 other emails after that one. Oh dear. Some people and their awakenings. Yes. So, no holds barred. I have no answer to this, and I never did know why, and I don't know why, and I still don't really want to know why. But once upon a time, somebody promoted my channel. And then I am now, then something went on in the background. To this day I still don't know what, and to this day I still don't care. But what I actually don't care for now is that people are sending me so many messages over the last few months saying to me that when I go over to this other channel and I mention your channel on the channel that I was asked, that I was saying that, you know, somebody said, you know, blah blah blah, Steve, you can mention his name on my channel. Now they get cut off, or they get told not to, and then they're coming back to me saying I didn't get a very welcomed response when I mentioned your name on certain channels. and I don't know why. The best thing is don't. And please do not also mention that other person's name on this channel either. Okay. Because I am getting very frustrated with people coming to me asking me why do I not get a warm welcome over on that channel anymore when I was told I can mention your channel on it. I don't know. I never did. But it's just getting too much now. People keep asking me why they keep getting cut off or not a warm response when they mention my name on this other channel. It's because the other person has something. I don't know. So it's best not to. All I know is out of nowhere somebody promoted my channel once. That's all I know. Didn't know the person, still don't. Just got promoted by a channel, and I probably got 1,500 subscribers. And then all of a sudden it all stopped and things went really bad, and then I got loads of people in my comments saying that when I mention your channel over there now, I am being blocked and cut off out of the chat and told not to. I don't know anything about it, and I didn't, and I still don't, and I actually still don't want to know either. Okay, so for all of you guys that are getting bad responses on another channel saying my name, or where someone looks very annoyed because people have mentioned my name, I would say you'd have to ask that person, but I would still say don't. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about it, because I'm still, well, I'm not still annoyed about it. It's just that why would you promote a channel and then all of a sudden do something in the background there, and then when people mention my name cut them out without saying to the people why, or me. So I don't really care for it, to be honest, but absolutely pointless. It's just very bizarre behaviour. Anyway, during the war, I'm not one to argue. Like I say, I'm one to back away straight away. But the only flack I get is, like I said, it's by people that don't know, and they don't know, and the reason why they don't know is because, one, I don't, and for two, I don't like to publicly do things online to everybody and have to explain that. But I do constantly get people that ask why, when, how, mention the other channel, get cut off from the other channel, and then come to this one and want to know why. I don't have those answers for people. So it makes me feel very personally attacked. But shit crazy, Jackie, yeah. Should send a t-shirt. Good old Jackie, she would know. Yeah, I'm good, Bonnie. I think that's, I don't know, it could have something to do with that. Like I said, I don't know. It started off, to be quite honest with you, it's very weird, but it actually started when it was my birthday, when I did this last year. That was when I did my last live. When I did my first live ever was on my birthday, March 8th last year. That's when it started then, so it was a year ago. Oh, Steve, take your cholesterol tablet. Anybody else out there suffer through high cholesterol? Welcome to my life. It's okay, YouTube, don't worry. It's only atorvastatin, 20 milligrams. Just prolongs the inevitable of what you don't really fear in the first place. Very true when the haters come to because you're growing. I know. I don't even think it was that, honey wolf. I don't even think it was that. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, when it comes to it, I don't really care what the answer was to it. It's just that, like I said, people are all on YouTube, they're all getting confused. And you are well within your right to be confused. Because if someone says that, you know, blah, 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 Steve this, Steve that, Steve this, Steve that, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, and then everybody goes over there and doesn't get a warm welcome, and then they come back to me asking why. I don't actually have that answer to why. I never did. It just happened, and then obviously things were going on in the background, so that I was unaware of. But like the person said straight away, I'm not a kind of person that puts up with bullshit or hangs back. I just speak the truth. Smoking raises cholesterol. Yeah, so does eating yellow snow, but I ate that when I was a kid, and I think that's probably what sent me slightly mad. I also drink from plastic bottles, and I have a piece of fat now and again, and I also breathe in smoke, which is like from cars and stuff. Sorry, I'm being sarcastic there. Yeah, smoking is bad, but what are you going to do about it? Yeah, I bet you did, Jackie, as well, right? Yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, you know, my past was, I ain't really going to publicly start talking about my past, but I can assure you that smoking was one of the most less harmful things that I've ever done to myself. So, you know, all of the loss that I've encountered in my life, and all of the weight that I've lost, and all of the work that I've done on myself, the only vice I have in my life is a cigarette and coffee. So it's yeah, I think mine was what was it, 9? I think it was, my cholesterol was at 9. But I went to have it professionally checked as well at a proper place where they was checking for hereditary cholesterol, but everything was kind of fine. But they just said I needed a higher dose because they only put me on 10 milligrams for a start and then put me up to 20 milligrams. But it runs in my family. Heart attacks, high cholesterol, all run through my family. Yeah. Scorpio rising. But at least I know if I believe in spirit, then at least I know that while I've been here, I've done a good job of it, right? Has anybody actually out there thought of, Debbie, you're right, how are you? Oh, Debbie Ma, come on down. Has anybody ever really thought what the actual point of life is? The point of it. Like, when you go to work, the point of going to work is the fact that at the end of the month you get a pay packet, right? The end of the month when you go to work you get a pay packet. So the point of going is so you can earn money in order to live. So what is the answer to life, and what is the point of life? Now, I don't plan to Fresh Prince, Bob, Prince, we're going to start calling you Bob. Yeah, but do you get what I'm saying? The point of life is to learn, pretty much. But when you really look at it, it's kind of like what you're waiting for. Like if you was going to work on day 1 and it was the first of the month and you didn't get paid till the end of the month, you'd realise, well, at least there's an outcome, I'm going to get paid and enjoy myself. And if you look at life exactly the same, I'm born, what is it that I'm waiting for? because it's inevitable of a question that you can answer. We wait to die, but we all fear it. But that is pretty much what we're waiting to do. Can't deny that one. You're born, and then you pretty much just wait until you die. Or is that me speaking of a life path number 7 in the 7 of Pentacles? It's all learning, but really when you look at the whole point, life is about lessons and learning. But where's the test? The test is when you're here. So what is it that you're learning for the outcome? To graduate? To die? Graduation, death day. Life Path 7 here too. Yay! I think you missed my message, but I am moving house, as you would say. Alright, again. Again, Jackie. I am going to the ocean. Clothes and can afford. I would ask you to tell me if it's good to do. But I am going anyway. There you go. You would do, Jackie, because you're a stubborn Aries. Why do I feel like I am always waiting on people? Are you a life path 7? No, you're a life path 3. Well, we always feel like we're waiting on people to do something. What are you doing with your time, Lisa? Lizzie? We always feel like we're waiting. Because we are to die. I know it's such a bleak way of looking at it, but that is the ultimate goal. Is that we just wait for time to tick by because we get very bored and frustrated and we enjoy ourselves and then we don't and then we do and then we don't. And then basically what we're waiting for is till the end. So it's a very bleak outcome, but that is the truth. Scorpio rising. Okay. Yeah, it must be a lot like me then, Ray, right? I think people are only very descriptive of actually their placements and their number, how you would see things. Yeah, it's the total truth, and you see it with baby livestock for sure. If you don't start living, you're death dying. Yeah, but we're always living. Like I said, it's not a bleak outcome. It's not the fact that you don't enjoy yourself while you're here. It's just a question of what is the point of physical life. Path 8, you said another, say, 7. Steve, just ignore the sphincter. Yep. I asked about you earlier if you found us or in here. Is that for me? Don't know. Oh, Polly, glad you found us again. Oh, Polly. Is Polly still up in here? She is. Ragdolliana. I was born batshit crazy. Yep. All of us from the UK are. How's it up there in Scotland anyway, people? We got any other UK crew up in here? Leos, me lovely Leos. Leos are really good fun, Leos. Polly's burnt a dinner. Don't say dinner on here, Polly. In America, they don't know what dinner is. What do you mean tea? Don't you drink tea? Well, we do drink tea, but we also eat tea. Really? Thank you anyway to all moderators. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Debbie is literally, I think Debbie must have this like down to a T of like copy and paste. Why do we keep coming back? I have to wonder exactly. If you didn't want to come back, then why would you be here now? Some people in I met somebody once, it was actually a Capricorn. And they were so annoyed. And it's like, oh, fuck, if I'm ever coming back to this crap hole in my life. And I'm like, well, if you had a choice of coming back, then why would you be here now? You didn't know what to say. My tea is burnt. Yeah, Polly, people in America don't get what we mean by tea. When we say that we're eating our tea, they said, well, you drink that though, right? Breakfast, dinner and tea. I eat dinner in America. So what do you call your third meal of the day? If you had breakfast, dinner, what do you call the one afterwards in America? Thank you, Polly. Anybody got an answer to that in America? Breakfast, dinner and more food? Pritzer with one finger. No, you can't be useless with one finger. Another Scorpio rising. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Okay, so we call dinner lunch also. We are like, dinner would be, it's either lunchtime or dinner time, but it's the same. So we call it breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea. So lunch or dinner. Good, Debbie. Yeah, I actually only have 2 meals a day. I don't actually have breakfast because I do kind of a fasting thing really, but I've always done that without kind of knowing it. I don't eat really until 12, 1 o'clock. Maybe have a little bit of something, but I have my first meal around 1 o'clock. And then I have my tea at 5, 6. And that's it. 2 meals a day. Love your reading, Steve. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Tea is not a mental. Tea is not a meal. It is a meal. Tea is a drink and a meal. Get that one. What time is now in US? I wouldn't know. You have to ask an American. Here it is 9:15 at night. And I'm probably going to have to go and get some tobacco in a bit. Well, there's a 24-hour garage. Oh, James. James, thank you. Sagittarius from California. Thank you, James. American now means gone. A wedding? Who's having a wedding? Get the dirt on someone. Tea in America. Alright, really? Man, y'all guys are weird. You guys drive on the wrong side of the road. Can you hear that boy racer? Look at me, everyone, I'm hard. Listen, just up the road here, somebody about 2 weeks ago, they held up the gas station. Well, you call it gas, but we call it petrol station. They walked into a petrol station with loads of people in it, and they held it up for ransom with a mask on, and held it up for all the money. It's a fucking water pistol. He held it up with a water pistol. It wasn't even a real gun, it was a water pistol. Oh dear. Water pistol. I was like, did someone give this fucking joker an iodine or what? I think, oh, that ain't a fucking gun, Tyrone. Get out of this shop. Kids today holding up a petrol station with a water pistol. What are you gonna do, bruv? Squirt me to death? Oh dear. What are you gonna do, bruv? Squirt me to death? You wanna go home to mummy before you get knocked out? Yeah, right. VUR Steve goes after signs, right? Not sure what that means. Time is and put extra letters in a word like colour is colour. What? I think I half miss after these conversations. I ought to try and get that thing going where you can invite people on to like chat. Yeah, I used to have a link actually. It might be on the discussion page. It's quite easy to figure it out. You just go on Google. So many people, when I was doing life path readings, so many people used to say, how do I do that? I mean, even if I didn't know, the first thing that I would do would be YouTube or Google. Like if I want to know anything, the first place I go is YouTube. Equivotably. Hi Jennifer. Hi Missy Yoda. Yoda. My eyesight's really bad. What's happening with Mercury retrograde and Cappy? Well, Cappies are all fucking crazy, and Mercury retrograde, I didn't even know it was Mercury retrograde. I felt a little bit weird today. Like I said, I don't follow astrology. I just feel it and channel it. Really, I just go off how I feel. I always find that's the best way to learn, is by the feeling, really. Because to be quite honest with you, it doesn't really matter what planets are in what. I just know that when a planet's moving, I feel it intensely. So I just think, oh right, I'm going through something. If something happens, then I deal with it when it comes up. I don't need to know what's coming up for me to deal with it. I deal with it when it comes up. Vegas is not that fun. UK is loads of fun. It's boring. We aren't all crazy. No, I know. It's the only reason I come up with those metaphors of people being crazy really is because I just have met some very crazy ones, that's all. Yeah, going over to America would be very weird because I definitely wouldn't be driving because I could not cope with driving on the wrong side of the road because that would... I would have no idea. Yeah, UK can be fun if you go different places. It's more scenic. UK is more scenic. It's not beaches really. It kind of is, but it's not beach-based fun. It's more woods, trees, hills, mountains, Scotland, Ireland, Rome, places, you know, Stonehenge, all things like that. It's all more scenic and kind of woodland, kind of adventure-y type sort of stuff. It's not really like Miami Beach and stuff. It's not like that, the UK. It's very quiet. High Noblehead. Hiring a driver then. Yeah, I mean I can drive, I've driven my whole life, even for a living, but my first experience going over America when I was like, what was I, 9 or 10, we actually got pulled over and at gunpoint because the crazy woman I was with was driving. I think yeah, we got pulled over because she was driving too fast and was crying the whole way because she just couldn't cope with driving on the wrong side. The trouble is like when you're driving and you're obviously so used to driving on the right or the left, it's not really like discovering when you're on the other side of the road. It's when you come up to a dual carriageway or a corner that you would go across it in order to go round. You would see it as like, shit, how do I go over to like that lane? So yeah. No, I'll have to do a road trip type sort of thing to America. That's more than likely when I would start drinking again. Yeah, I do. As a Life Path 7, driving for me is where I get loads of downloads when I'm in a car, believe it or not. If I'm ever stressed, I get in a car and I go for a drive. And I open the window, put music on, and I'm straight back to being normal. I wouldn't be able to drive in the UK. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I would say that that's so easy over here, but driving on the different side of the road, it's not staying in a lane on the right or wrong side of the road. It's when you come to where you have to go over a road to turn, you would see it as very odd because you would think, well, how the fuck do I get over, like, because you would be on the wrong side of the road. You would always feel as if you're driving into traffic. And then coming up to roundabouts and stuff like that, you would have to, I wouldn't be able to tackle it because you would go the other way around it. It was so fucking weird. Which car you like? I mean, I have a 4-wheel Land Rover. 4-wheel drive. Or a damn roundabout. Yeah, I know. It's so odd. It would be really crazy. But here it's so easy to drive where I am, the town that I'm in. It's a very small 2-lane roundabout, one end, and then by the time you drive through it to get to the other end, it's another 2-lane roundabout, and that's it. That's it. So if you was to go to another town, it's basically just a 2-lane dual carriageway, one going that way, one coming that way, and you get to another town, and it's the same. You drive through it, there's another roundabout, one end and the other end. Even when you get to a city, unless it would be London or Cambridge. God, I am such a mess, man. I am such a bloke. I don't care. Visiting England when we get the okay to travel again. I don't know what the skivvy is on the actual travelling. Thank you, Sunny D. Yeah, just nearly 20,500 now, nearly. Got a long way to go to 30,000 with your guys' help. The best advice I can give you is watch every single video, like it, comment, and click on the advert. I don't get paid unless you click on an advert. If you click on it, you don't have to buy anything. You just click on the advert and they get charged, and then that gives me a percentage. I visited family in Wembley Stadium. Yeah, Wembley Stadium's good football. Birmingham, yeah, I've been to Birmingham several years ago, absolutely loved it. Yeah, Birmingham, I went to see Paul Weller in Birmingham twice, and then I went to see Jack Johnson twice or so in Birmingham. I didn't live too far from there, which was Sheffield. I love you to pieces, Steve. Thank you, Debbie. You too. Yeah, great car. You'll get 30,000 before you know it. Yeah, I don't really look or count anymore. It's just what it is. It's kind of good to do these things, really, because the chat's always really good. Apart from I've run out of coffee, that's the most annoying bit. Thank you, Ray. So how many men have we got up in here? Dated someone who lived near Wembley. Yeah, I'm not too far from that. Probably about an hour and 20 minutes from Wembley. Wembley Stadium when Queen played there. Oh, wow. Deo, Deo. I can't even drive right now. Oh dear. It's the one finger. Take the strong hand, child. E.T. phone home. Yeah, I don't go too much off the algorithm. They all say that on there. The way you do it, like Alice Tarot, for instance, right? People watch Alice Tarot. Alice Tarot got, there you are, Elijah. Damn. Alice Tarot, if you look at the statistics, like, she had a certain amount of subscribers, and then all of a sudden her video shot up to like thousands and watching thousands. That was because she had shout outs by 4 other channels. And then when you get like a huge dump of subscribers is normally when YouTube would pick up itself of the algorithm. So she was shouted out by loads of different channels, and then a channel picked right up. Then that's how she did it. Hey Steve. Oh, hi Jan. You all right? Hey everyone, just now tuning in. How's Jan? I'm so happy I came back from the beach to check. There you go, Elijah. I'm going to shove my finger up your... Never mind, get in there. Take the strong hand, Pritza. Take the strong hand, Chow. Take the strong hand. Oh no, they're both gone. Angel Radio, yeah, everybody, if you haven't subscribed to Angel Radio, that is my next dream, is to get Angel Radio going up. And I need 10,000 subscribers, and I'm probably at like 800 and some odd, I think. So I just need 10,000. No, is it 10,000? What is it? No, 1,000, sorry. I need 1,000 subscribers. So, comment. Who's gone? If we need inappropriate comments. Yep, Nigel's on it. Yeah, we'll go over to Angel Radio. You can find the link in every single video. Just subscribe. You don't even have to. Well, just go over there and just watch every video. Just like put it on your phone when you go to bed. Leave it on charge and just leave it on replay so it plays them all. Yeah, that's pretty much how you kind of do it. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, that would be so odd going on a road trip to America and meeting everybody. It would be quite epic. Take a lot of planning though, guys. I don't know how much money it would cost as well, because you obviously got to look at places to stay. I'm not driving. So like you're gonna need, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how you would do it. You would pretty much need to go in a place in America where people could travel to, because you're not going to be able to get around a lot of people. So you'd need to land in a state where people can travel to that state, and then just kind of like, I don't know, take a lot of planning. So you're going to drive, Elijah. But the thing is, and this is inevitably important, we can't get there and there's loads of narcs everywhere. Because when we get to America, we're going to be relying on American people to show us the way. Already started saving, Polly. Cool. Yeah, save your pennies. Because it'll take a bit, I would say. I really wouldn't know, but I don't think flights would be that much, because you could get a cheap flight, but it's all of the travelling and all of the accommodation that's going to take, and obviously you don't want to stay where people are all getting shot up and everything. You alright, bruv? Can I just have a pint of milk and your 12-bore shotgun in my face? Get down! You're right, Upshot. was born. Okay, go back to stay there. I'm the only American you can trust. Yeah, it's one of those where we kind of need to be able to get everybody on board of like who wants to meet up and where and when, and then figure out a place that's going to be central to being able to travel central to places that are going to be easy enough. Not like, okay, we're going to travel for 2 days to get to a place. Just like, well, I don't know. I always kind of, like, when you live in the UK, you always watch things on Netflix or Prime, and you see these people travelling around, and they stop off at like wooden little places and stuff. Yeah, it seems exciting to me. But the trouble is, you've got to know American people when you're there. That's the thing. It's because you know you can't travel as a UK person really on the roads around America. You have no goddamn clue where you're going. New Hampshire. Yeah, no. That's the Amish country, Steve. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you would have no idea of, you know, like UK is obviously so different. So turning up there for me, I would be like, damn, I would be like so nervous. I would be so nervous. Not meeting you people, just like nervous of like arriving in such a huge country, and just not knowing left to right. Like I get very weird when I don't know where I'm going. So I think we're going to have to do it, Polly, Icarus. Have to see if there are any other UK lot that are kind of like... Hope you two are half sane though, Polly, Icarus. You're fully intact with your faculties and everything? You got your mind, everything? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's very small here. Well, it definitely is where I am. Like I said, I mean, Scotland's loads bigger than where I am, city-wise. Yeah, I think Massachusetts could be a place because a lot of people say they're around that area. Hello, quality spirit. Again. Yeah, there'll be no drinking because I'm teetotal, bruv. All criminal records. Polly, you've got a criminal record, right? If you got a criminal record, they won't let you in either. Actually, I've got a friend in Ohio, like you just said. I've actually got a friend, Tim, in Ohio that I've spoke to for the last 15 years on Facebook. Never met. A music friend. So I'm on my diet. I've been on that for the last 2 weeks now, pumping iron at the gym for the last 2 weeks, and I've pretty much got all my routine down now. Ohio. Yeah, I've got a friend in Ohio. Yeah, my friend in Ohio told me a little while ago that they just dumped a body just straight in front of his house. I was like, what the fuck? No, I've never been arrested. Actually, I would say that if I didn't sort out the adverts on this, there's going to be loads of adverts because they'll put their own adverts in. Yeah, a body. Yeah, yeah. It was not so long ago. My mate, like, he messaged me. He said, "Fucking hell, Steve!" It's just literally like his car just pulled up and dumped a body, kicked it out of the car, and just took off. Oh, that makes me laugh. Question personal. Will you take the C19 shot? I've already had my shots. No, I've had both of mine. Ages ago. Felt absolutely fine. I don't believe in aliens are crawling around my body either. So is this a fish in a cup channel? Prawn Hub. Yeah. This is me. This is me live. This is pretty much at the end of the night when I'm winding down. Yeah, please don't mention that channel though. Okay. Quality Spirit, you'll have to go back through this actual one itself where I was saying please do not mention that channel on here. Okay, I really appreciate you for being here, but long story. It's okay, don't worry about it. If you watch this from the beginning, you'll see what I pretty much said. I don't really want to say it anymore. Something happened. I don't know what it was. People got told to mention my name on the channel, and then when they did, they got banned. And then they all come to me asking why, and I didn't know why, because they got told that they could mention my name, and then when they did, they got a bad response, and then I got a load of flack, and I didn't know why myself. And I just I don't really care for it because something childish went on in the background there that I wasn't aware of. So I don't know what it was. Pretty much backstabbed, but I really don't care. No, you're fine. Quality Spirit. I just don't know what went on. I don't want to come across as if I am like bothered, because I'm not. It's just that I get a lot of people that keep coming to me asking why do I get not a great response from that channel when I mention your name, it's because something's going on with the person that I'm unaware of. Do you see orbs? I do see orbs, yeah. I see visions mainly, but I do see orbs, yeah. Yeah, it's funny about what went on with that other thing, but my intuition was kicking in for a long time when I was saying that there's something weird going on in the background that I couldn't figure out what it was, but I knew that there was. Because I kept saying in Cappy readings, I kept saying at the time, if you'd been following them, I was saying someone's talking smack and shit about someone behind someone's back, and I didn't know what that was. Yeah, that ended up being me. I was actually channeling messages for myself about someone else that I didn't know and I wasn't aware of, but it doesn't matter. It's just what it is what it is. I just have to deal with the aftermath of people that now come here wondering why, because they don't know. But like I said, I don't know either. So I think it's just dealing with the aftermath of someone that actually would say the truth. But there you go. Yeah, it's alright, don't worry about it. Spirit, it's fine. Yeah, like I said, now you know. It's just that I don't know myself, you know. I don't know myself. Do I still have this weird things about things going down? We are a lot of cameras here too. Yeah. Everybody, what's going on with all of the Y and I? Dan, what you doing, bruv? What's going on? You having a meltdown? GGER, what? Is that Clue? Who's that? Only in my own life, not for others. Yeah, like I said in the a little while ago, I dream when I'm awake, which is spiritually awake. That's when I dream, but I don't dream when I'm actually asleep. But I have visions instead. Thank you, moderators. I don't know what that was for. Why all of that? NYLPR. Don't know. You were saying about the reverb reading in a Gemini reading about a month ago about someone complaining about things and people. Yeah. That was also in a Sagittarius reading, I think, where I said there was a lot of moaning and complaining. But that was also pain. Ask Priya Prince. I was had visions all day. Yeah. Yeah, I had visions when I was a child as well, but I just didn't really know what to do with them. How do I get a message from my dad? Everybody asks me how to channel and get messages. It's in my chart. Here I am. Thank you so much. How you doing, mate? How are you? I am confident. I am strong. I am worthy. I am. Here I am. Here's Johnny. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, I've read it, Icarus. Yeah, I've kind of got my program going. I've kind of got myself down to a good regime now of fitness, so I'm sticking to it this time. Trying to get rid of some excess skin and stuff, but yeah, but you can kind of look at a few supplements to sort that out. But I'm trying to build up muscle. This chair, I actually want to change it, to be quite honest with you. It's alright, but it's real, like, it goes right back also. But, yeah, I want to change it for one of those leather ones. Serenade us with guitar. I can't, Elijah, because I can't get the audio working. I've had right troubles. Oh, a UK person. I am Aries from the UK. Teresa. Do you have crystals? If so, what ones? Me, I don't use crystals. I've never used sage or crystals. I don't believe in it myself. Some people do. A lot of feminine people do, but I don't. Who the fuck is that? Same person? Why are people so sad and weird? I don't get it. Why would you even do that? Like, that's just such a waste of your own time. I'm glad to be of service by wasting your time. PQRYUV. Yeah, feminine 7. Thank you, Elijah. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, a lot of feminine people do use crystals and stuff, but you know, I don't. You know, I don't. I've never had to. I just find connecting with spirit being the most healing energy that you can. You can use all those kind of stuff, and people can teach you about like bathing rituals and stuff like that. But I see a ritual as something that's going to put negative energy into your head. Because the best thing that you can ever really do is positive affirmation. Is because anything that you're thinking of negative, you're trying to get rid of. You're trying to get rid of metaphysics. Really, bruv? If this fucking idiot, bruv, come over to the UK and please let me slap a little bit of sense into you. What a dickhead. Somebody give this person a batshit crazy t-shirt. Or the Narc t-shirt. Yeah, no, I look a right state. This camera's completely different anyway. It's a different camera setup, so, and I'm sweating and hot and it's late. Got so many lights pointed at me, it's unreal. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if you're doing, like I said, I look at it as if you get like a bowl of water out and you're kind of like trying to, you know, do things to get rid of your karma. You can't get rid of your karma, so it doesn't matter what you do. You know, loads of people are kind of like, yeah, well, I've done all of these rituals and stuff and it hasn't worked and it's made it worse because you know, you're believing that I need to get rid of this to get rid of dark energy. So basically you're thinking of dark energy. The only thing you need to do is just not think of dark energy, not let anything bother you, not let people worry you, not worry about offending people and stuff. It's just you have to be yourself. So a good way of connecting with spirit is really just to think positively. That's all. It helps you out more, because a lot of people they get crystals and things and they like all of that, and that is great. There's nothing wrong in that because people like it. But for me, it just doesn't. Like it's not ever served a purpose as well. Like, wow, these are really working. Because I've tried it, I've tried them, I've tried everything, and nothing's worked, and I've always felt the same. Same person's back again. Yeah, always felt the same. So, you know, it's because it hasn't worked. I've kind of like, well, it doesn't work anyway, so there's no point me wasting my money on it all because it hasn't really worked, it hasn't really done anything. So. It definitely doesn't help you spiritually. Like, you know, if you're looking at crystals and sage and stuff because you believe, I must do all of that kind of thing to help me channel more. That no. One of the main reasons of why I channel is because I have Neptune in the first house. Are you only child or siblings? I am an only child now, yes. My brother died and father and nan and everybody, so I am an only child, yeah, now. He was the only... You seriously have nothing better to do? Yeah. I don't know, that was just some weirdo. The way I see it, it's some weirdo that's helping out the channel, really, because they're adding to the view content, so... Thank you, stupid person. Yeah, as long as stupid people in the background there watch, it helps, to be honest, that's the way I see it. But still annoying, they can just be cut out off the chat, but they actually help. I always have a positive outlook. There's always some kind of positive that you can get from a negative. See you, Chris. Are you off? See you, Splat Rabbit. Sing, yeah. I can't help it. Sing a song. I can't help it when I'm channeling. I can't help but hear all of these songs and stuff all in my head all at once. Hi Evie. Little Evie. And Debbie comes straight in with the hearts and flowers. I should sing more. Yeah. I know. I used to a long time ago. I used to, in rehabilitation centres, to build confidence in people. We used to have a morning group where people used to stand up and sing songs in front of like 30, 40 people to build confidence. Do you ever have short hair or bald look? Or the long look? Yeah, I don't ever really have my hair cut. In this light, it seems like very thin, so but yeah, I've always had long hair. I don't really have it short, to be honest. I'm a tree hugger. I was a troll for years. Smarter than they are. And there you go, Elijah. Elijah's straight on it. Thank you, George. We appreciate you here for watching, adding to the view there, giving me more recognition for YouTube there. As long as we build up that view rate hours and minutes, that's all that really counts. It amazes you, makes you think, what is it? Yeah, thanks, Icarus. Good night, mate. Yeah, it amazes you what people really like, you know, the time that they spend on just like, Richie, there's somebody doing a live reading. We can pretty much go in there and just waste our time. It amazes me. They must be so bored. Like, instead of coming in like a normal person, like, you know, let's be normal and actually like make friends, because I'm so sad and I have to do things that annoy people. When it doesn't, they just kind of like ignore this, the complexities of a stupid person. Oh dear. It is so funny. Like even like, because that's the same person, they have like multiple emails. They have to get blocked and then quickly sign into another email and then do it again and find the channel from their other email and do it again. I mean, wow. I think that answers my question. This is where I was saying, what's the point of life? That's the person that could probably answer it. Oh dear. Me, I am tired, Eve. Yeah, I know. I haven't really been using my CPAP, if I'm honest. I've had probably 2 weeks not using it. I know, Elijah, you can have a go. I've had 2 weeks not using my CPAP, and it's kind of playing havoc with me a little bit. I'm getting sleep. The trouble is that my CPAP is actually waking me up. When I use it, it wakes me up. And it wakes me up and I can't get back to sleep. And it really annoys me. And when I don't use it, I actually sleep all night. But, yeah, it could well be that. But I've done a lot today. Like I said, I get up at 4 o'clock, so I start work at 4 in the morning. And then I don't ever go to bed till 12, so I'm on the go all the time. Like, I rushed about today so much. Like, I got 3 readings done, a personal. I had a 2-hour Skype call last night. Sorted some of that out, rushed to the gym, done an hour and a quarter, maybe an hour at the gym. Then rushed to shopping, got some shopping done, come back, cooked dinner, done another reading. Waited for a phone call, that couldn't happen. Done a bit more recording, bit more editing. Done some running around, so I haven't sat down all day. When you're channeling, it really can like, it can like absorb all of your energy. So at the end of the night, you're kind of like, what day is it? But I can assure you that give it the morning time, I will be up like a spring chicken, pretty much doing it again. I need a vacation. I do, yes. You're coming to America. Yeah, I do need a vacation. I can't stop working though. I am such a work addict. Like I said, I do have Capricorn in my chart because it's Vedic wise, but I always class, like I said, I don't see star signs as star signs now. I see everybody as a number. You have a number on your head of destiny. So I see every star sign as numbers now. And it's proven where people, like I said, ask Prince or Princess, Taurus rising in the Sagittarius reading. No Sagittarius in the chart, but Sagittarius reading very much came true, and that was a placement of 5. And I relate a lot to my own star, like numbers. So yeah, I'm starting to really like see things differently now. All within numerology of number, not even numerology. It's just numbers. It's the number. I want you to come to America. Yeah, I am going to come. I'm definitely going to come at some point. 100%. There's definitely, I'm definitely going to come. Here I am. Yep, definitely number. Soul Urge 11. Yeah, I'm a Soul Urge 8. Life Path 7, Soul Urge 8. So that's why I always see that spiritual for me, because I would see 7 obviously as in 1 in 7 as everybody, first house to 7th, and then 8 being, I haven't got my plate, or I'd start teaching with a plate really, but 8 being the outer realms of reality, 7 being manifesting into reality, and then 8 being just on that rim of the outer rims of reality of 8, because 8 would be 8 of wands. So it would be non-existent metaphysical energy that's manifested into the 7. It's 100% true. It is. I want to come to the UK. Well, come to the UK. UK's lovely. I would like to go to Matlock and Derbyshire, which is about an hour and a quarter from here. I used to live there. So great. It's full of trees and hills, mountains, old cabins, and I don't know if you want to watch Coronation Street, but that's pretty much where they did all of that. Last of the Summer Wine. I don't know if any of you ever see a Last of the Summer Wine, but that was pretty much where I used to live. It's all stone built houses. All the walls that you would see, they're all built out of stone. Big pathways, that just fields, trees, mountains. Just very scenic. And like valleys, hills and valleys. Do you believe eyes are the window to our souls? Well, you can find more about your soul through the eyes of another. Is the mirror of yourself. Water. Yeah, you can get it from a tap. There's not a real lot of water around here, really. There is this... God, where is there where you can go that's water? Hunstanton, Great Yarmouth. Different places. You were saying in the Taurus reading today that the Justice card was 8. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have a deck that is as well. It threw me off when I saw it. Was like, F you. Yeah, I know. Well, basically, it's going to help me more, really, because then I would see that as a Libra that has Leo, Aquarius in their chart. So that's how I would look at that. Here I am. So I would say, okay, this is a Libra, because I would know that it would be 2, and it says Justice, but then with the 8, I would say it's a Libra that has Leo, Aquarius in their chart. So it would just lead me down a different path of reading the card, but through the number. So it's basically just learning a different way of channeling and numbering by the new deck, really. Yeah, it's very strange. Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's a very strange deck, really. It's quite nice, but it's like I said, it's going to take me just a little while, because you know, when I bought this deck, it said that you can pay in order to Last of the Summer Wine. That was it, Debbie, Jan. Yeah, Last of the Summer Wine. Yeah, with big stockings, right? The little guy with big stockings. Yeah, Scotland. I would love to go to Scotland as well, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to have to come to Scotland, Pauline, because that is one on my bucket list, is Scotland. Ireland and Scotland. But the deck, yeah, I didn't get a book. I don't get books. I've never read a book in my life. I just get the cards and then put them out and read them intuitively, and then I learn around the card. I let the cards teach me. I don't learn about the cards. I let the cards teach me. That's a good one. So the cards teach me. Well, that is completely and utterly well. Yeah. So the cards teach me. So they teach me about myself, because they are me. How do you interpret that? I wouldn't really know. It's just that I know that I have Neptune in the first house, which is Scorpio, like Sagittarius, but because Neptune is obviously the ruling planet, it's Pisces, but the ruling planet is Sagittarius, right? So I have that in the first house, and then I have Chiron where it should be placed, that would mean channeling, esoteric, medium, Akashic records, the Scorpio placements, the water in the 8th, 9th house. And then sevens, life path sevens would be, you see, if you've got the placements of, you see, people will always look at, because I have water in my chart, and that is also very important, but it's also the planets. Neptune is such a big planet to have it within that aspect, because it's the furthest planet, so I see that as the furthest planet that helps me see towards the furthest planet. So Neptune is obviously about love and connection of Piscean and watery energy, coal. And then obviously within a 7 life path and an 8 within a soul urge number, 7 is obviously going to mean information that is fed within the 7 of everybody to talk about relationship. And then I would just look, okay, Gemini Moon, Gemini Mars for me, which means seprophilia of emotionally intelligent, so can pretty much connect with people's emotional intelligence. So the intelligence of me not being able to really spell and do things like that around numbers, but I would be able to emotionally say loads of things intelligently through that. So it just relates to all of your numerology, the placement of where the placement is of, say, Neptune, the water placements, and then everything that molds into what it is that you would know within information. Cancer in Saturn. I have that. Here I am. Yeah, my Saturn is parked in Cancerian for me, but that's 8th, 9th. 12th house for me is Scorpio, as well as 1st house and North Node as well. Thank you. Tea time with Tina. Tea time with Tina. That's the Tina where I always say Cortina. In Britain we used to have a car that was called a Cortina. Thank you. Brighton. Wow, Brighton. Who's in Brighton? Brighton, UK. Cancer, Venus, Leo, Cancer, cusp. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, you know, for me, I'm a life path 7, so it's also Cancerian energy, so it's still water for me, because like I said, I look at numerology, I look at the placement of number. So obviously life path 7 is Cancerian, so you still come up with that water element, right? The element is what I look for. That's why I say when I say this, that's why a court card comes up, because it has elements of all kinds. It doesn't have all 4 elements, but it holds the elements of obviously fire, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but Leo is obviously also air, right? So because you would look at Aquarius of 8, and then if you look at Aries, you would look at 4 of the water element of Scorpio of 4. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 5, which is also Taurus. So you have elements of air and earth, right? Fire. but then in different qualities of why you get these, of why they turn up, and obviously in different readings. It's because the element of water, well, the elements of the 4 elements that we have, but the numerology, that's where it shows you. Here's weirdo. Oh, you've got Saturn in Capricorn. Sorry, I thought you said Saturn in Cancer, the same as me. Here it goes again. Here it comes again. Here it goes again. Also, rules 8. I think Cap is 8 as well. Yeah. 6 really, but yeah. Man, I am such a fucking slob. I'm really not looking what I'm doing on my cigarette, and everything's just falling everywhere. Me gin bottle. So how do I find my life path number? Google. Google. Hello Google. How do I calculate my life path number? Oh, you do have Saturn in Cancer. But yeah. Saturn in Cap. But also rules 8. So I think the energy of 8 has Cap as well. Alright, okay. So you're looking basically at the placement of the actual, yeah. Well, I mean, really, when you look at the complexities, I don't have time to go over this every time, but I suppose I can go over a little bit of it now for you guys that may not know. But the obvious aspect that when you start to look at the actual tarot, reading tarot cards, when you start to look at it as in how come a lot of things relate in every single reading, is because of when you look at numbers and court cards, when they come up and the elements that they hold within that, you're going to have friends in your life and you're going to have family. So say for instance, if you are a woman or a man and you've got say 3 children or 2 children and they've got a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, which they would, they're all going to have an element of a number, and that number goes off to another number of the other child. That's why your children, so when you get like pages and cups, they're in a reading, so you're going to be in that reading. So, you know, like I said, you will be in every single reading. That's why I say Jack, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Jalians. Right, because that obviously means that like your friends and your kids have got those numbers. So, and then when you look at the complexities of, say, a life path number added to another life path number, and you come up with those two, and then you come up with that number, that for me of what I figured out was your karmic number of what you go through with the person. So you watch the major arcana to that, but then you can add these up also to anybody in your life. So say a friend that you talk to within that month, you talk to those, their numbers add up with yours, and basically you just come up with all 12 star signs. So you're in every reading, you just have to know the numbers of the people and the placements of the people so you can follow it, right? Why 7 are you the first to call weirdo? I am weird. I call people out. My girlfriend is a life path 3, Expression 3 and Soul Urge 3. I'm in debt. Yeah, so basically you'll come up in every reading, really. Is anybody bored yet? What time is it in America? Oh, it's nearly 22:22. 2221. Don't run out of space. Silver. Booyaka. 20. Yes, I know. How you doing? You alright, mate? Silver pussies. Thank you. Always 22:22. Twin flames. Or should we call them twat flames? It's gotta be the fish. Yes, Polly, 2222. It's actually a very complicated number to get a lot, really, 2222. Try to watch all the signs. Yeah, like I said, when you really start to look at the numbering of the people that are in your life, you're gonna appear up in every single reading. That's why I like to look in depth, because I believe it's, you know, what people are craving is knowledge. Well, it's what I crave anyway. But I would as a 7. Yep, twat flames. You're not left yet then, Elijah? Cigarette. No, I smoke too much. I'm really going to have to get my gear sorted out, and then because I really want to get it sorted out so I can start making some music, because I don't know if you can see all these under here, but quite a few pieces of equipment to make some interesting music in. Knowledge is power. It surely is. Be calculated to live, yeah, right. Just don't make it too difficult. Just do it. How's the brum brum running? Yeah, really well, Silver. I've actually got to get it looked at, mate. It's got you know, fucking cars, they have all of the sensors on to pretty much tell you how much air pressure you have, and automatic braking system, and how fast you're going, and everything else. So every time I do a hard left or right, it goes blink, 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 and everything comes up on my dashboard. And it's not affecting the car, it's just affecting, like, it's just electronics in the new age kind of cars. So I've got to get it replaced. I think it's about 180 quid for a new sensor. But yeah, I've got to get it looked at. But I think I'm coming up to an actual, what do you call it, when you have your car all serviced. Good, Elijah. Electronic issues can be very expensive. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's going to cost that much money. It's just one of them. It's on the right side. When I had it looked at and put it on the electronic system, it said that you put it on and he kind of reversed up and he went 5 mile an hour, and then when he looked at the machine it said that 3 wheels were going 5 mile an hour and the front wheel was going 580 mile an hour. So yeah, but you get that with these cars. I'd just rather have a muscle car, really. Probably something from Custom Garage or something. Yeah, so 2. So if you're looking at Life Path 2 or 2, just watch Libra readings. So for the people also that are asking, like, when you're going to do the Life Path readings again, I do. I do. That's why when I say every reading now, when I say like, okay, you're watching Pisces, you can watch Life Path 3. Yeah, I'd have one of those too. Steve, the first issue with your vehicle is a steering wheel. It's on the wrong side. Yes, Elijah. You Americans are crazy. Thank you. You're right, Marley Parker. Marley Parker. It's actually one of those steering wheels that have everything on it. You don't have to do anything. The goddamn car steers itself. Excuse me. Yeah, X is a Libra. Yeah, so if you're a Life Path 2 and he's a Libra, then you'll both come up as the same element, so don't get cross-eyed when you're watching. So, you know, all this time before now, you've probably been, say, if you was cross-watching a Libra, you've probably also got yourself in, well, you would be in that anyway, but you would also be coming up as that person as well. So this is why I try to educate people in a different way, so you don't get really confused. Yeah, a little bit of bonding. What happened earlier? Oh, Randy, you're right, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I think I hit one of the keys on the keyboard and it cut everybody off. So I started another one, I think. I don't know. I don't know how to work this shit. I just got a load of equipment and plugged it in and hit go. Just pointing out the obvious. Yeah, you would do because you're an Aquarian. I'm scared of it. Crap out of you if you came here. We would go around some crazy wind roads. Yeah, I'm definitely coming over to America. I'm very happy to be here. Yeah, you never know. I'll probably end up scaring the shit out of you lot. Nice setup, bro. Yeah, that's me. What was that? Acoustica. That's a Telecaster, but it's also electric acoustic as well. So it's an acoustic, but you can also play electric through it as well. It's both. Yeah, it's probably about fucking $2,000. Yeah, I thought I'd come back on. I haven't done a live since last year on my birthday. But I mean, I watch a lot of music things, and they've got all of their stuff sorted out really well to go live. But I have to move everything around. I have to move the microphone, plug it in here instead of over there. I have to turn this TV on instead of this TV. That's why it's so hot, because there's two televisions. You won't believe the amount of equipment. You can't even see this here, but this is a keyboard, which is an MS1. Just do touch surfing. Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be nice to see everybody. America moved from the safe travel list. Yeah, I know. Well, I definitely won't be coming right now with the predictions that I made that actually started to come true, because I definitely believe there's going to be more, because I said within 1 month, mark my words. And it's been coming up through some of the readings again. I didn't realise that Biden was actually a Scorpio, because when I did the Cappy reading and I broke down emotionally crying when I see all the devastation of the explosions, I didn't realise that Biden was a Scorpio. And then when I did the Scorpio reading and stuff, the shooting came up again, and then something else, I think it was in Virgo and Libra reading, and then someone informed me in the chat that Biden was a Scorpio, and then that kind of made sense that why that was in the actual Capricorn reading. So, yeah. Yeah, it's good to be able to chat to people, to be honest. Yeah, there's a lot of invites. Everybody's inviting, which is nice. No way would I get on a plane. Yeah, not right at this moment. Yeah, you definitely want to see me strip. Everybody had run out. Put it back on. We'll pay you to put your clothes on, bruv. Listen, I don't give a fuck, Tyrone. I'm British. Steve, put them on. Put them on. Make it rain. Put it on. Put it on. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you that may have just found this channel, I mean, I've been predicting things for 15 years. And they've all come true, all of them. Yeah. Yeah, it's man, I would do that all day long. Open up a strip club to pay people to put their clothes on. Man, that would be fucking epic. Come in, it's alright. You watch this bloke from the UK, he's going to put his clothes on. Oh, for a minute, the goddamn printer's cleaning. If you hear a noise in a minute, that's the printer. I don't know if you can hear that, but that noise normally happens at like 3 o'clock in the morning and scares the shit out of me, because I'm sleeping right next to it and it starts self-cleaning. Oh, what the fuck? Where's my teddy bear? Yeah. Steve's nude bar. Spiritual people only allowed. Twat flames. All twat flames allowed. Don't you know that we're light workers? We watch people put their clothes on. Hey, tell you, God's honest truth. This is what I'm like when I go into a bar. All the alcoholics, they'll stand at me and go, they're a bit like Liam Gallagher, really. You can't go into a boozer and just have one. I go in there and drink water, and they all say to me, it's like, how can you come into a pub and drink fucking water? I'll never know. And I'll just turn around and say, because I fucking can, bruv. Can you? No? Ah, there you go. It's called willpower, mate. Life and soul of the party on water. You better believe it. I've got to make a t-shirt out of that one, bro. Twat flames. I'm a twat flame. Oh dear. So what's the fish? So what's the fish? That's got to be another one as well. So what's the fish? Take him off. I've kissed too many bathroom floors to drink anything but water. Get up there with a window licking. This is actually nice. Not. This is day old water that I went to the gym with today. But it's one of those when you're going live, you're just stuck like a fish, really. Yeah, we all do a tarot channel where you're pissed. Hello, welcome to the show, everybody. And today we're going to talk about numerology. And you can watch a 4 and a 2 and a 3 if you want. I know, but I don't have a choice. It's either cotton mouth or it's water. Cotton Eye Joe, a long time ago. Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Some people are batshit crazy. Just putting that out there. So what else happened in the UK? Yeah, I told you, didn't I? Somebody held up the petrol station with a water pistol. That was a good fucking idea. Got headbutted and knocked out. Oh dear. Fucking holding up a gas station with a water pistol. Bro, that ain't a gun, Tyrone. Yeah, I know, Silver. Yeah, it happened just up here. Your twat went in there to buy some penny sweets and decided to hold up the petrol station with a water pistol. What What are you doing, little fella? You're at your bedtime. You need to go home to mummy. Get that little gun out of my eyes. Fucking water pistol. Bruv. Oh fuck. Oh dear. What are you doing with that gun, Tyrone? Didn't your mummy tell you not to play with water pistols? We've still got lag on the screen. What colour is that wall, Steve? Well, it's not red. I don't know. When I was a kid, we had the same colour in our front room, and it's like a purpley red. Yeah, I like it. It's quite well, it's quite isolating, really. There's no light energy in here, really. But it's quite tranquil in here. I mean, it always looks small on camera, but it's a fucking huge room. So yeah, again, for the people that wasn't on before, a recommended watch on Prime. 9 Perfect Strangers. You've got to watch it. It is so good. If you're on Prime or anything like that, or any kind of TV thing you can get apart from Netflix, because it's not on there. Look up 9 Perfect Strangers. It is so funny. It will trigger you, trust me, it will trigger you. There's people that it's so upsetting as well. It's kind of like it makes you cry, it makes you laugh, and it also really makes you think as well. Because it's all about like narcissistic husbands and wives and PTSD, but like funny. And it's a really good recommended show. How long have we been live? Wow, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Dipnits, how's that? Can you come on live more often? I can do, yeah. I'll have to get something permanently set up properly. It doesn't actually take me long to do. Yeah, it's just me be bothering to do it. It's like I said. I mean, I do a lot of work behind the scenes because I have private readings. I've had loads of private readings just lately, loads of private readings to try and get through. And then when you do a YouTube channel, you have like 12 star signs, and then you have half of one energy and star sign, and then the other half to patron, so you have to upload 2, and then you spend most of your time editing and then reading the chat and everything. It's full time. Time to get naked and send nudes. Put them on. Put on the prawns. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, this today I haven't really been, I hadn't had a chance because I was I can show you this, but it's not plugged in. This is how much equipment I've got, bro. It's everywhere. It's like half the stuff I get, I end up wrapping it up. But this little machine is a deluge. Sinstrom Deluge, and it came all the way from New Zealand, and it's about $1,500 just in that little box right there. You can see it. But yeah, this little machine here can make loads of different sounds, drum beats, drum patterns, vocal samples, editing, EQ, effects. But yeah, you can make loads of tunes with this, so I've been planning to actually do another one. But yeah, I was supposed to get this set up so I could kind of like make some sort of like music on the spot, but I can't do it now. All the way from New Zealand. Arrived within a week as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just clunk it on the desk, Steve. It's only a lot of money. Shrimp on a barbie. You right there, Bruce? So what time is it in the in America? 7 hours, I think. Oh yeah, I do, yeah. All the toys. Yeah, I do work a lot. I like work. Makes a change, like I said, for years and years and years I was a bricklayer and we built this house and God knows what else, so I've had my days on the building site. £5:47 PM, really? Damn. So 6 o'clock, say. So nearly 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're always looking at that 5 to 6 hour time gap. Is anybody fed up yet? I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to make myself a coffee. Can anybody else drink coffee the last thing at night? I can assure you I'll sleep like a baby. Jedi. Anyway, what day is it? What fuck day is it? Anyway. What day is it? It's Tuesday. Is Icarus in bed? Oh no. I've got a break wind. Oh, hold in that fart, Steve. Does anybody else get bad wind? Yeah, I think it was the ab workout that I did today actually as well. I love the machines that we have at the gym. Yeah. think it's gone. I think I sucked it back in. What do you call that? A dart? My stomach is really playing havoc. I am literally gonna cause some sort of tsunami in a minute. If only. I can assure you that if I fart and it's a good one, I'm going to record it and sample it, make a track out of it, put a bit of reverb on there, put a bit of delay, backdraft, yeah. Oh really? Gyms have been closed. Wow, ours have been open for the last few months now. Oh yeah, I don't mind chicks farting. Don't bother me. Oh, excuse me. What on earth are you doing that for? Really? Well, I'm human, and I. You do it. Yeah, but I'm a man. Yeah, I know. Silver. Decompression. Put your masks on. Please, go on, Steve. Fart, Steve. Fart, Steve. Go on, Steve. We want to hear it. No, because I could follow through, and that is not going to be funny. Steve was live on YouTube and he farted and followed through. Oh dear me, I'm getting tired. Honestly, I could make a whole track out of a fart. I'm not kidding you. I could. You could, because you only need it. Because when you have this editing software, as soon as you get that noise of like, you just like, you do loads of things to it, and then it just clicks and it goes, and then you would just use that as a beat. So. Honestly, and then you can take the fart and stretch it. Stretch the fart like an accordion, so it kind of goes. Slow it right down, add a bit of reverb on it. Bruv. Oh dear. Sounds from the arse. Listen, has anybody seen this blonde idiot from the UK called Sounds from the Arse? Spiritual sounds from the arse. Spiritual sounds from the sphincter. Yep. That's definitely what I'm thinking about. We can soon stop you from farting, that's for sure. A plug definitely didn't just come from YouTube, you know. Give us a plug, I'll give you a plug. Right, ladies and gents, it's time to say goodbye. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Embrace the sphincter. Can you describe that smell? Sweet, healthy, rich, abundant, epic, perfume, sweet. Yeah, okay. It's time to call it. I'm gonna get myself a drink and wind down. But thank you all so much. Yeah, 20,500 roughly now. I think we're going. But I really appreciate it, all of you. I'll try to do this more. It'll only be just basically you just getting to know me. It's just. But yeah. With a hint of musk. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, 20,000. I really appreciate it. You guys couldn't do it without you. And here's to the next 20. Right. See how far we can go until the end. Readings will be coming out tomorrow, a lot of them, so stay tuned because there'll be a dump. I'm going to take a dump on the lot of you. And you'll pretty much get nearly all of them out tomorrow, I would say. Thank you, Elijah. Yeah, Dutch oven. Okay, everyone. Oh God, I'm absolutely naked. Cream crackered, we would call it. Yeah, cream crackered, bruv. Right. Okay. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you. Hopefully, actually, just while you're here, did I actually sign out of the other one that I did? Because this was another one. I started another one again. I'll have to make sure so you lot like, because I'll be like, put them on, Steve, and I'll be getting like ready for bed and everything. Like, right, I'm still on live. What the fuck? I just got to make sure that I've signed out of both. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Au revoir. Ciao.